Let's go!
In old age, memories are like loot. A lot of trash, and a precious few you never want to lose. Unfortunately, a lifetime of shots to the brain, some fists, some whiskey, have made the old bread box less trustworthy than a Pandoran arms dealer. So I offloaded my most important memories to the handsomest, most charming men I knew. My digital clones. They stayed in the Echo Net and kept me memories safe, so as I could visit them every once in a while. Like the kids I hopefully didn't have. But don't worry, as is always the case when you're feeling good, the galaxies will rally to correct that. Here's a joke for you. A guy walks into a bar and realizes he's just been murdered. Or one of my memories was, at least. Permanently deleted from the Echo Net. Killed, you might say. It shouldn't have been possible, but the data was sound. Mine, though, clearly wasn't. Who'd killed my memory clone? And why? I was too close to solve this kind of case myself. So I called for help. I only hoped they were up to the task. Perfect timing, boyo. Got a mystery to sort. Could use some help. What do you say? Ready to find out who killed my memory, Zane?
A memory, Zane.
Some years back, I realized my mind wasn't as sharp as I'd like. Was messing about with a new version of my clones. Decided to turn the failed ones into a sort of living memory bank, you might say. And that's how we got Memzanes. Clones I can have a proper chat with, each holding a different bit of my memory.
And one of them got deleted.
Exactly. Impenetrable system, state of the art, only accessible by yours truly, or you, once you're vetted. And yet, someone cracked it. You gotta find out who killed me, Memzane.
You want me to go into your system and solve a digi-murder?
If that's how you want to put it, sure, go on. The killing took place in that arcade game called Private Dick. I'd go with you, but someone has to stay here to get you back out when you're done. So, best of luck in there.
This damn planet. I'd spent my entire life outrunning death, but even here in the EchoNet, it still found me. I may have a steel exoskeleton and a chiseled jaw, but I can still feel pain. And nothing hurt more than injustice. I set out for the crime scene, in the hopes of finding relief for the ache in my soul. I didn't understand. If the victim was a digital clone, I wondered, why couldn't Zane make a new one?
With how quickly memories degrade, each new version is worse than the last. This Memzane held my most important memories. Some new ones in there of Levain, but most were decades old and of the best people I ever met. I promise I'd never let them be truly forgotten. But now, that promise will be more difficult to keep.
My stomach turned. This is where it had all gone down. Where a heap of zeros and ones in the shape of a man ran into a fatal error. It was time to canvass the area. Learn what everyone else knew.
Say, a murder in Digital City? That's news, all right. If you find a scoop, be sure to share it with your old journalist friend. Maybe I'll cut you in on a slice of the action. Hey! Ah, for feck's sake, a vault hunter! This case is grisly enough without you loot-hungry kill goblins messing up my crime scene. Shove off, will you? A violent deletion. One of the worst I've seen. I'll be around if you need any forensic analysis. Scanning the scene should give us a clue or two about where the killer went next. Their digital signature should be linked directly to the blood spatter.
Lots of blood, but that was it. Even with the wails of the unavenged dead still echoing in the dark corners of my skull, I could still hear the teeny voice of an angel's song. This was a clue. If I found a few more, maybe that angel could call her sisters in, read the choir together, replace the screams with a hymn of joy. My ex always did say I was too romantic. I saw some figures around eyeing me. I was used to that. It felt nice, until I remembered I was at a crime scene. And what I really needed was to know what they had seen. Keeping your mouth shut's one thing, but disappearing completely on approach is another thing entirely. It was fishy, and that fish smelled like guilt.
I can maybe get some prints off of that bottle. Scrap of paper. Could be a clue. Decapitated, huh? Woof. Bring those clues over here so I can take a look. Strange brand. An eviction notice. But the name and address are scratched out. That's a digi-zane, all right. What a waste. For the last time, I want you out. Hunters got no jurisdiction in my city.
The bull wanted me off the case, and it was obvious why. If I solved it before him, he'd look like a Grey Dane moron. Only one thing is more dangerous than standing between a cop and his pension. And that's standing between a vault and her act. Not to say, in committing a crime, do so without even a footprint. Crawl around, something maybe more. Nothing is certain of the world comes. But sometimes you can lose. If Vic hadn't died yet, I'd have to look for where the murder had happened. If I heard it, there was a 90% chance I'd find some footprints leading to my door. I'd be fine without killing them. The luck isn't my giving. It's the sexy robots thing.
I'm not sure how the game will respond with you in there. It's only been modified to allow myself in with no issues. But I guess us vault hunters are used to things trying to kill us day in and day out. So, business as usual then, really.
Boundaries, folks! It's rocket surgery! Run all you want! You'll just die tired! Sorry, you
We got a hit on the bottle. It came from Cloud Aurora. Richard should come back shortly. Scrap of paper is an eviction notice from facing Skyline Chambers. Hope to have a name for you soon. Scanning the scene should give us a clue or two about where the killer went next. Their digital signature should be linked directly to the blood spatter. Nice one. That scan linked the killer's digital signature with the blood spatter. We should be able to track them further now.
Footprints. Classic. I didn't need a waypoint to know where I was headed next.
Name on the eviction notice says Blade Diaz, apartment 432. Not exactly a block known for its hospitality, so keep your head on a swivel. 4-3.
Blade Diaz. Not only did I have my next lead, but a great suitor to I ever took those fingers. Back him up and knock him down! See you there! Luckily, my partner never met the computer. Oh, maybe with the hard deals. But sometimes it was something even better. Clue. Lying near the apartment, the case began to come to focus. Like a discovered city of Bat in the frame of a sophomore photography studio.
Nobody's home! Now leave before nobody fills you full of lead!
I knew doors didn't have hands, but I didn't plan on giving it an easy shut, just in case. You should really get a maid service in here.
Okay, I give! Just don't kill me!
Shame to hear you're getting evicted. Tell me why we found your name at a murder scene. And maybe I'll put in a good word with the landlord.
Ah, jeez! I knew my stupid eviction notice fell out of my pocket somewhere. But I didn't kill the guy. I only moved the body like Bruno told me to. Square on my mum's grave. He's a club aurora.
Sure hope nothing you kill in there is important to the game's code. You'd think it'd be fine. But once, I found a file that was just a photo of a baby thrasher. Huh? Deleting it would cause the game to crash every time you load it up. So strange.